talented, stunning, accomplished, amazing Black women. We need to stop going out to the functions, to the clubs, to the 12 stories, like a meeting.
The people who should be blaming is actually the clubs.
Yeah, because there's a lot of clubs out there.
This is not the only club that do not allow Black people in.
Yeah, it's not the first time we've heard this.
And the fact that in 2023 we normalize not getting in a club because we are Black is actually crazy, like deep it.
True.
We are fighting Black Lives Matter, all this other stuff, but in 2023 I can't go to a club because they won't allow me in because of the color of my skin.
That's
do you know
crazy.
How crazy
that's like going back to segregation and
like no blacks not allowed.
That's actually it is bad.
They should put it like the thing, blacks not allowed. That's crazy.
And then they're still not gonna do anything.
And that's the thing, it's normalized. That's what I'm saying. Like there's so many. I don't want to say names, but there's so many clubs, especially in Mayfair.
Yeah.
They do not allow Black girls in,
and they're not gonna do anything about it. That's just what they are.
And it's like I understand, but at the same time, as a Black girl, if you know that club won't allow you in,
why would you go in the first place?
Because it's been happening for years. Why are you going
in the first place?
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to blame you, but it's a bit your fault. Because why did you think today was going to be different?
Exactly.
Like, do you know what I mean? I am not going to go to a club who has history of not allowing Black girls in.
There's no point.
There's no point.
I'm just going to embarrass myself.
Exactly. And there's so many videos of TikToks of girls saying, don't come to etc. club because...
I don't blame them because they're making these videos because there needs to be a change about it.
But there's never going to be a change about it. It's been happening... But I've been in the UK for what, 4 years? This has been happening before I even came to the UK.
You know, I live in Houston. And living here makes me realize we should have started boycotting the club years ago. Years. Because what happened to ladies getting in for free? Charging women $20 to $40 to get in to an establishment is crazy. We are the club. I also see a recurring theme of too many ladies in heels and too many men sitting down and them not getting up and offering the ladies a seat. When did times change? This is only a 60-second video, but I could keep going on and on and on. However, ladies, we really should start boycotting the club until the men can figure it out. Treat us like ladies again.
Because I feel like the club culture is like dead out here. Like I don't really feel like we have like a solid like club foundation. I remember like back in the day there was like Supper Club. When did you move to LA?
2015.
2015. So did you get to experience like the Hollywood club culture back then?
Not much, no.
No?
No.
Because there was like Supper Club, I think it was like on Tuesdays or Fridays. There was Greystone Sundays. Like we had like
I heard about Greystone.
Right, and then all of a sudden it just like disappeared. And I feel like the community just became too like, they tried to make it too exclusive where certain groups of people were turned away. You know, I'm not trying to throw it out there, but yeah.
No, it's the thing. And I think even for Auntie Jams, one of the things, I even talked to one of the managers at Lost to be sure that we're not turning anybody away, you know what I mean? Because I feel like security guards in the clubs, like at club locations, they tend to extremely mean, especially the Black women, you know? So I just wanted to make sure that everybody felt welcome. Me and Rose wanted to make sure that it was a safe space for everybody, but especially Black women. So,
All right, man, so what we have here is, you know, Black women saying they boycotting the club, you know, and, you know, they taxing them at the club now. They got to buy their own drinks. They say the guy's not even being chivalrous and offering a seat. They waste the money to go dance with each other. And like I said, I did a couple videos. One, you know, women nowadays don't want guys in the gray area. You know, 9 to 5, hardworking, blue collar, and even some white collar guys. You hear they say, I don't want a banker, I want a scam. They don't want those guys. You know, some entrepreneurs fall into the gray area, and they don't want those guys. And I mean, it is what it is. You know, they should have their preference. And I did another video and then both of these on the regular channel, but join the Patreon. That link's in the description. I did another video talking about how the average guy fuels the dating pool. Club scene, dating pool, they fuel it. So now that y'all done diminished the average guy, now y'all seeing the consequences or repercussions of what's going on in the dating pool. Y'all can't even use and abuse those guys no more. Guys, then y'all destroyed that. It wasn't the manosphere that destroyed that. Men have been telling men for years about women's playbook. And men just didn't believe it, but now it's coming out y'all mouth. Even some of y'all trying to be satire, but it's true. A lot of it's true. And now that men are seeing like, damn, you know what? The brothers was right back in the day, how these women really are, how vicious they are. So now you remove the gray area guys, aka the average guys from the dating pool. Somebody asked in the comment section, do you consider yourself an average? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm no different than me or you. I don't see myself as superior to anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see myself as superior to anybody. You know, so people that think that, no. There be women in the comment sections, the squads, and they asking that. Absolutely. I'm just as ugly as Miss Seeley. No disrespect, Whoopi. But yeah, work a regular job like y'all niggas. You know, like a lot of y'all. You know, regular dude. But yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying, like, yeah, y'all sat there, y'all shame. Big ass pothole. Y'all shame. A little bit. Y'all shame the working. Y'all shame the working man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shame them. Now they ain't going to the club. Y'all didn't go into the club, but then the other aspect of it is y'all made vagina that much so accessible that you could just order it off list crawler. You know, y'all made that shit so accessible. You could just order it. You know, not only you could just order it, whatever, but then you go to the club and it's like, what am I getting at the club? You know, I buy you a drink and you go home with another dude. I buy your girls a drink. Nothing happened. Y'all dance with each other. Y'all don't dance with dudes no more. There's so many different alternatives I can give guys. I go to a ballroom and thing where they teach you how to step, or ballroom. They call it line dance, which is corny. Like, go to a class. You meet a lot of good people at them ballroom classes. You know, I seen couples go. You know, I seen women there. All people with different sexualities there and preferences. It's a good time, and it's usually grown and sexy. I mean, the bars. Remember, many years ago, they was telling me when I was working at Chrysler, they was telling me that the bars was on that crack. The bars was it. I didn't really understand when the older white guys at the job was telling me that the bar, and they right, the bars is way better than the club. Once you think about it, you ain't got to pay to get in. You know what I'm saying? You can play pools, darts. It's easier. It's easier to socialize with the people that's at the bar. You know, she can hear you most of the time. So yeah, when we start having those type of conversations, and stuff. I mean, but y'all destroyed the dating pool, y'all. Women, y'all destroyed it. Y'all really did. Y'all really did a number on the dating pool. You know, and y'all shamed all these men. You know, you don't got a bottle, you don't got a section, this, that, and the third. You're shame guys not to go there no more. So now what they got to do, you have these dating events, these singles events too. They say it's a male loneliness epidemic, but all we see is females doing single dating events. Guys who want to date women, guys want to vet women. Y'all took advantage of it. Y'all used and abused it. But y'all are the ones, y'all gotta pay guys or make it free for guys to go there. That's a fact. You have to make it free, or you have to pay guys to go there. That's just gonna be the thing. Y'all gotta pay dudes to show up. The club should be free. Y'all should be buying dudes drinks at the club. You say, oh, that's sassy, and it's not. It's supply and demand. Back in the day, men wanted to meet women. You know what I'm saying? So they let women in the club for free. The man paid. So if they wanted to do $10 a person overall, they would charge the guys 20. So the guys pretty much had to pay a +1. So they charge you a dub, you got to pay 10 for yourself. You paying 10 for one of the ladies in there. That's how it really break down. You go there and the women acting antisocial. You know what I'm saying? They got attitudes. They nasty. You know, you buy you a drink, then they go back over there with their homegirls and they don't say nothing to you or don't want to have a conversation with you. It's just like it didn't make any sense. We figured that out when we was young. We were better off parking lot pimping, waiting till the club let out, speaking to the women. So it's a wrap. It ain't no point of men are just saying, hey man, we can play 2K for the night, order a pizza, have our money in our pocket, go to work, not hungover tomorrow. Come on, what's the chances of me meeting a girl at the club today and eventually it's gonna be something? It ain't gonna be nothing. Oh, I'm bisexual, or I'm gay, or I have a husband, or I'm not interested. After you, like, no, you ain't got time for that. So yeah, y'all destroyed the club scene. Women destroyed the club scene. Y'all destroyed it. Y'all destroyed the club scene. Y'all surely did. It was good, wholesome fun. You don't even have a good time no more. You dance with a woman, he groped me, he did this. He like, it's just to the point like, okay. So that's all I had to say, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Hit the link tree. I'll hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. It's free for 7 days. This is where I do my best work at. I appreciate y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel.